Hi, welcome to CITAM Church Online. This is Saturday special by the beach at Sarova White Sands, who I really want to thank for this opportunity. My name is Reverend Grace Bukachi, and today I want to share a topic that's raw on my heart, very raw. Congratulations to every one of you young people that graduated from our different universities. So when does a parent let go? Because the time is gonna come. Yes, you mommy and daddy, that you gotta let go of your young person. And so I've been talking to a few young adults in their 24, 25, 26, 27 age, 29, 30. And yes, moms and dads, we are being blamed for not letting go. And I am in that category because I don't know what to do. The time has come and no, not yet. But what do we do? How do we let go? And I remember when I graduated and I immediately began my master's degree, and something guided me along that path. In my parents' house was this verse on a plaque, on a wall hanging. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your paths. And so I remember I went and bought a little bed, and I bought a chair and a table, a stool actually, and then I bought a table, a banner and a plate or two and a cup and spoons, and I put them in the room that was my bedroom in my mom's house. Hey, my mother was very quick. She was like, okay, now no more using my soap, no using my bed sheets, give me my bed sheets, you're preparing to move out. And it's as though she did what the eagle, you know that story of the eagle, that when the eaglet is of age, that she actually nudges it out. And for me, in those many years ago, it felt really harsh. But now I'm walking that cycle with some of my friends. Yes, some of you are watching me right now. And it's a discussion we're having. And I'm thinking, Lord, I trusted you in my day. I have poured myself, and all of you moms and dads have poured yourselves into those young people. And the reality is the world is waiting for them. And so trust in the Lord with all your heart. And lean not on your own understanding, meaning our understanding can be very limited. And so as I prepared for this shoot, some of the thoughts and the beautiful things that guided me was the fact that my parents taught me, number one, to trust in the Lord. I'll never forget the first week I moved out. My mommy helped me to move out. She knew where I lived, my mom and dad actually. They knew the place I lived, they knew the location, and because I knew how to take a matatu going and coming there. But I remember the day, that week, going there. And I thought, if anything bad happens, I now have an ID, and if anything happens to me, I can, I am liable. And I think that's what just overwhelmed me. And so even as I prepare this to encourage you moms and dads, as well as encouraging myself, we've taught these young people to trust in the Lord with all their hearts and to lean not on their own understanding. It is so easy to lean on our own understanding because we are thinking in our ways, the ways of the world, but the Bible tells us not to lean on our own understanding. So as I congratulate you young graduates from the different universities, what next? Perhaps some of you, after graduation, your parents said, we've educated you, find yourself a job, move out. So there's two extremes. There's those that we're holding on, and there are those that you've been told, out, in journey, out. And you're thinking, what do I do? Where do I go? So this is my first encouragement to you. One, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Yes, find a person who is a spiritual mentor, a God-fearing person, and say, walk with me. And as I remember those days as I moved out, I had a friend, an older lady who lived in the neighborhood where I moved out into. And so I was able to go to her place in the evenings when I felt lonely, because my parents live very far away. So the location, what next? Find a location where, one, you will be comfortable and you will not be anxious. Two, a location where you know that your folk, your parents, your family can easily access to reach you. Unless you're hiding and unless you're so angry with everybody and you're thinking, give me a break, I don't want to see you, and so I'm going to move out. Don't move out with that in mind. What next? First, trust God. Two, find a location where you'll be comfortable. Three, I know you've been trained for a specific course, for a specific degree. I acknowledge that. But before that degree, that job comes, what do? Every chore and every task that is in your ability to do, please do it. Please apply yourself. Don't be afraid to make your hands dirty. That hard work pays. Get your hands on the plow. Get your hands on. I met recently at one of our outstanding cafes in the city of Nairobi, this young girl, and she's only a year older than my daughter. And she said, Mama, I'm a graduate, but I chose to work here as I wait for doors to open for me. What next? One, trust God. Two, find an older person. If you already have a job and you need a location to move into, find a place that is secure, and you have an older lady if you're a girl, or an older man with the family if you're a young man, whom you can gel with, so you're not going out there. And perhaps you might get this job away from everybody else. There will be a church near you. Yes, I challenge you. Find a Bible-believing church and someone to encourage you. And the other point that I'm sharing with you is this: submit yourself to an authority somewhere and work. Please don't be idle. Yes, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. An idle mind is a devil's workshop. And there are many shortcuts to doing many things, especially in our city. May God forbid that you be caught up into those things that, that will, the word we use in Kiswahili is za kukupotosha. That you don't be lost. You wouldn't be lost. That in your relationship with God would cause you, and the relationship your parents have brought you up in would cause you to have a foundation, a good foundation to start your life in. And some of you already are in relationships and thinking of marriage later on. Again, walk with an older person, because they've been there, they've done that. But now let me talk to my friends, the moms and dads like me. There's a time that's going to come and we have to let go. Yes, it's really hard. It's not easy. And I think back to my own experience and the experience of some of my friends. Our parents actually visited with us to those locations. Like I said at the beginning, the location that the child will go and live in. Go there, visit. Let your child know they have your blessing to start afresh. Because even we at one point left the homes of our parents. Yes, we have poured ourselves into them, but the time is coming, has come, will come, when we've got to let go and they will stand on their own. We can only do that through the power of the Lord. It's not by might. This is our theme at CITAM this year. It's not by power. It's by the Spirit of the Lord. And so parents, congratulations to you too, because God enabled you to provide for that young one to go into the university or the technical college, and they've graduated. So now, part of parenting entails that we let go. And then we parent from a distance, not a helicopter parenting. No, God will walk with us. We're not alone. Remember Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, that's for you, graduate, and for us, parents. In all our ways, we should acknowledge Him, and He will direct our paths. God bless you. May the Lord enable us to walk this journey together. It's been awesome talking to you. Please subscribe, DM me, encourage me too, and all the other parents of the graduates that are watching, and share this with as many others as you can. God bless you. See you next time on CITAM Church Online.